I'm in Papua New Guinea, days from the nearest road. There are no towns here, no electricity, just jungle and mountains in every direction. But I'm not roughing it. Tonight, the village of Luronu is home. I'm Donna, and this is Some Bold Adventure. On our trek to the World War II plane wreck known as the Flying Dutchman, our first night is spent here, in a village the American soldiers passed through during the war, and a place that's still home to families today. I stayed in Laronu on my first trip here too, when I hiked the Kapa Kapa Trail that my grandfather and the other soldiers known as the Ghost Mountain Boys followed in World War II. Coming back feels familiar in a way that's hard to explain. To reach Laronu, you cross this bridge made of logs and vines high above the river. It squeaks and creaks on your way across.
Not terrifying at all, right? Cut in the what? Oh no. I saw this on Indiana Jones. This never ends well.
We'll watch Brandon go across the bridge. He's a documentary filmmaker, so he never gets to see himself do cool things. Laronu is a big village, and every part of it turned out to welcome us. This is their traditional greeting. It's how guests are received here. And each section of the village had a welcome for us. They had 2 guest houses for our group. Here's where I stayed for the night.
Refurbishment of the accommodation that's there, and new accommodation, and up to 5 staff, 4 in there.
That view, though. The guest house is open to the air. That's normal here. And yes, being in the jungle means you'll see a few bugs. I am not a bug person, but honestly, it wasn't a big deal. Let me give you a little home tour of where we stayed last night. These are the stairs. Lovely windows. This was my corner. The water's still hanging here. See all the work that goes into this. Nice windows. Friendly neighborhood chickens. The rooster got up at 3 in the morning. Show you what the stairs are here. Oh, and I came down, I forgot my water, so I get to go back up. I guess we can see them going up too. All right, time for breakfast. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Let's see.
Well, I mixed them. Really, really nice honey.
Morning, Donna.
Good morning.
See how cute kids are just.
Wondering about the toilet? This is the one for our guest house. It had a door and a roof, very nice. There's no running water here, at least not the way we're used to. The river runs right through the village though and is a great source of water. They have a special location for bathing, which is really incredible. I mean, this is a lot nicer than a hotel bathtub. With the river splitting the village, there are bridges to cross. I said in an earlier video that I struggle with the bridges. I am clumsy, the logs are uneven, they can move under your feet. Through here the water moves really fast and there's lots of rocks. Would always turn on my camera before crossing because if I'm gonna fall off the bridge, I at least need to catch it on video. I did not fall, but someone in our group did. And yes, I had the camera rolling. She fell far more gracefully than I would have and popped right back up, missing the worst of the rocks. And so I found myself being helped across the bridge after that, just in case. This is Benon, my personal porter for the trip. I started with Didiboo the first day, but he was sick and stayed in Luronu, so Benon was my guide after that. He carried my gear other than my day pack, helped me through the tricky sections, and kept an eye on me the whole way. This is a hard trek, and the people who live here move through these mountains with a kind of ease that only comes from growing up in them. Benon lives here in Laronu, and I talked to him a little bit about his life here.
We have my father and mother.
Okay, so your parents live here, yes?
Parents live here. We have five.
Okay.
Three boys and two girls. So we have
Okay.
five. And one boy. Our first one is girl. Is
Okay.
married.
Okay,
He
Mariam.
have children. And
Oh.
my elder brother, their wife get married. They have two children.
Two children for
One
you.
boy and one girl. I live with him.
Okay.
Here around, and we enjoy in Laronu here and we live here.
Is this your first time to be a carrier?
And this second time.
Second time?
Yes, my second time.
Oh,
carrying.
because you went on the Flying Dutchman expedition.
Yeah, we're gonna find that too. And we go there. It's hard to live here and sleep. We sleep is hard, we sleep and we enjoy. We want to enjoy it's hard. Very cold.
Yes, it is very
Yes,
cold up
very
there.
cold
It is very
and-
cold.
So we just live here and how we find that way. Two boys go to find that way and we can get for the pita. Yes, now we go and sit again.
We stayed in Luronu twice on this trek, once on the way in and again on the way back. When we came back through, gentle rain settled in. Everything felt calm, peaceful. It's an easy place to sit still for a while. If you like the video, be sure and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to make sure you see the next one. We'll leave the village of Luronu to head deeper into the jungle, up into the mountains where we'll wild camp on our way to see the wreck of the Flying Dutchman.